Good day mga Kabayan Techers, this is your Kabayan Tech, and today we are going to set up a new MacBook. But before we begin, if you're viewing this channel and this is the first time, kindly click on the subscribe button. I do appreciate your time. For those returning subscribers, welcome back and thank you. You got your first MacBook as a gift for the last holiday and we're going to just set it up. We are not going to restore any data backup from any source, but if you are coming from an older device, let us say an Intel device, or if you got an Intel device handed down to you or you bought it secondhand, there's also a link for that on how to set it up. So this computer is an M2 MacBook Air that we're going to set up today. Let's open it up. I do encourage you to have it charged while we set it up so that you won't have any issues that the device will shut down. It includes the charger here, which is a USB-C, and also a charger that comes with it. So once you open it up, if it has charged, it will automatically go to the Apple logo and will turn on by itself. And you're going to have a hello screen that will greet you on this one. So when you see the hello screen, all you have to do is either press enter or press the next button. We're going to set it up as English, or you could select your language that you wanted, press the next button. And then this will ask you for what country you're going to set it up. Click on the continue button. Accessibility, if you want to set this one up now, but I suggest you could set this one up later to make it a little bit simpler when it comes to the setup. So I'm going to choose at now. Then we select the wireless network that we're going to connect with. I do suggest that you connect to a Wi-Fi so that if there are updates, it's going to do it for you automatically. So let's choose the Wi-Fi that we have. And if you have a password for your Wi-Fi, it will ask you for that password. Then for data privacy, so we click on continue, or if you want to read a little bit more about data privacy, you can click on learn more. So migration assistant, this is where if you are coming from a time machine backup or transferring data from one Mac to the other. We're not going to do anything on this. And now this will ask you to enter your Apple ID if you have one. If you don't have, I do have a video of that on how to create an Apple ID. If you don't want to enter an Apple ID here, you could set it up later and just skip. So terms and condition, I'm just going to skip on that one and agree to it. For the account name, this is your login name, and this has nothing to do with your Apple ID. In my case, I'm going to put just test. And then the account name will automatically populate it. And then password, I'm just going to do 1234 for the sake of the demonstration. And continue. So it will create that account, that login account. Again, that's not your Apple ID. So if you want to have enable location services, for example, if you are posting something from the internet or posting something through social media sites, when you post it, it automatically tags where the laptop is or where you are. So those are enable location services. There are some people that they disable this one, but for me, I enable it, especially if you're moving from one time zone to the other, or if weather is really important for you. Let's do enable location services for now and then continue. Analytics is, the purpose of this one is if there are bugs inside your system, you could share that one, that concern to Apple, and at least that's the purpose of having updates. If you don't want to share your analytics, you could just uncheck it and then click on continue. But when it comes to screen time, if you're giving this MacBook to your kids, you could set screen time. Screen time is just a parental control where you could control like the amount of time that they're going to use the computer, what specific apps, or what specific settings that they could change or not. So since we're going to use this one and set it up for individual, then we're going to set it up later. But we're going to have a separate session for when it comes to screen time. To set it up later. Siri, if you want to use the help of a voice assistant, you could do Siri. You could do this one later on and set it up later. So, but in this case, let's set it up. And then we're going to choose the voice that we wanted.
I'm Siri. Choose the voice you... Hi, I'm Siri. Choose the voice you'd like me to use.
That's the one that I want. And then we could set up Hey Siri right now. So let's continue. So we say, Hey Siri. Hey Siri, send a message. Hey Siri, how's the weather today? Hey Siri, what does the rest of my day look like? Hey Siri, play some music. So Siri is now ready. So if you want to share your audio recording through your Apple ID, this is how the system or the AI improves itself. But for now, I'm going to select not now. Touch ID is if you want to lock the screen and you, instead of you typing your login password, then you could set up a Touch ID, or you could set it up later. Tap your finger here or the finger that you wanted to use. Don't press it, lightly tap it, and it says Touch ID is ready. Always remember, you just have to tap it lightly, don't press it. So here, it depends if you want a dark mode or a lighter mode. It depends on you. Let me set it up for auto, meaning if it's daytime, it's the light mode that it's using. But if it's too glaring for your eyes, I do suggest to have it dark mode instead. Then you can change it later on in settings. So when you have your home screen here, those settings that you skip will be on system settings. And when it shows up, for example, you want to log in your Apple ID, then you could do it this way. That's pretty much it. I know some people will say this is just easy, but nevertheless, I would like to set it up with you so at least you have somewhat of a guide and an explanation attention on what's going on the screen. For the next few Fridays, we're going to focus more on the Mac and doing some setups and troubleshooting when it comes to the Mac. If you have any suggestions on videos that you want me to create or review or repair, kindly write them down below. So if you're not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscribe button. If you like my videos, click the like button. Again, thank you very much and have a good day.